What's up, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, everybody out there in YouTube land? This is Philip20 with Solar Power, Electricity, and Electronics. I'm going to talk to you today about expanding my solar, a couple other things, and some giveaway stuff I'm going to start to do on a regular basis. I'm going to start to do giveaways on fractal wood burning, and that way everybody can get their own piece of the pie and enjoy it. The rules to that is going to be coming up in the video where I'm going to be doing a giveaway on it. Now, let's talk about expanding my solar and moving forward with a lot of the stuff. And I want to talk about also SHTF. And why I want to talk about it is because, you know, a lot of preppers want to include solar directly into their prepping assembly. So let's get on the same page of that. Now, obviously, you have to have your solar panels in sunlight. Obviously, that's going to be outside day and night, every day, every night. And that's going to be something that you got to think about before you decide to do a whole prepping area that's like, you know, ultra prepping. So, for instance, I live in a subdivision. As soon as the power's out for days, people's going to come over for some help. I'm telling you, they're going to be coming over and they're beating down the door. They'll be mad, irate because I ain't giving them any power. And if I tell them no, then they could start vandalizing and taking stuff down without my permission. You know, you can't stop people from taking something off of your house if their back's turned. I mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, you can't just go out there and start beating them in the head because there's going to be more people watching them while they do it. And so it's something that you got to be careful about. It's really important that you plan ahead. See, for something that SHTF, if that was to happen, I'd be out of luck with my solar. I mean, I'd be out of luck because I don't want to die for it. I mean, you know, it's nice to have, you know, be useful to a lot of people in the community, but you know, if it was to break down and no power for, you know, 2 or 3 weeks, you know, people's going to come. People's going to be like, hey, I need this. I need that. I need this charged. That's charged. Now, who knows if there's even, you know, sunlight in these situations. I remember in 1993, in this area, there was a blizzard. And it hit hard. Nobody had power for 2 weeks. And it was tough. But, you know, we survived. I remember it. You know, no power for 2 weeks. It was tough over here. But, you know, we survived it. But here's the biggest problem with that situation is people's going to be coming. People's coming knocking on your door. They're going to be wanting quite a bit. They're going to be like, hey, can you cook? Can you help me cook? I mean, you got this, you got that. I mean, and then they're going to be like, hey, you got any food? There's not a whole lot you can do about it. I mean, having propane gas is going to be good thing to have for your, you know, a week, 2 weeks or so. But if you take in serious consideration on what could actually happen, you know, after 2 weeks of no power through the country, I mean, that's going to be an obvious hailstorm coming down. So I want you guys to be particularly careful on your specific application. So, I mean, don't be prepared to board up and stay inside because, you know, they can destroy you. They can take you down in a heartbeat. They can take you out. And it doesn't take a whole lot to get somebody outside. I mean, for instance, they could bust a window out and build a fire on the inside of that window, you know, and then bam, what are you going to do about that? You got a fire building inside of your house and they're smoking you out. They're getting you out of there. They can just keep on bringing wood and throwing it inside, you know. It's a terrible thing, but you know, that's what has happened before and it will happen again. So you got to be particularly careful. I mean, if you have ground windows, you could bar them up if you wanted to. I mean, but then you still wouldn't have water to put anything out. Okay, I'm just rambling on, and I'm trying to get a feel for, the prepping situation. And how important is it to you to prep for any emergency situation? And why would you want to stay in that area? It's very important that you pick an area that is unseen. Your home is unseen by the road. That way nobody can actually come and see. But people still going to be traveling up driveways looking for help. And when word gets out, and if you're hidden way back in the woods, you're a real good target too, because nobody's going to see anything that's going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that. This is Philip 20 with solar power, electricity, and electronics. And I'm going to holler at y'all later. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. There's lots more content coming. Click the subscribe button below. Make sure you come back for more, because there's great content always coming up every day in this channel. See you next time. Peace.